How well can you hear us?
Welcome, man. We back. We back from a 3-week hiatus. My name is Ace. I'm back with the crew. Go ahead, introduce yourself.
I'm DJ Absolute.
It's Lala.
Bricks, all white.
You already know the vibes, JT. And you know, first things first, man. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there.
Thank you.
How was y'all guys' Father's Day? Did you enjoy it?
It was straight, yo. I had a good time, yo. Just went.
You ain't finished.
Not just.
You don't like Chris or something?
He said he had nothing to say. I'm gonna cut him off after this initial statement. Y'all know I gotta cut up on the podcast.
Brunch, that's all I want to say.
I was a brunch,
It was straight. I had a little omelet.
A little chop chop?
Yeah, a little chop.
A little chop chop?
It felt good to be appreciated for it.
Yeah, King Chris.
I wouldn't say all that. But, you know.
I got the little rolly piece. You know.
Look at the wrist. Go ahead, look at
Got some jogger pants at the crib, you know. Some money, you know.
Coming out.
About 50 or something.
Like,
The cards came with money in this time, so.
oh, word.
I got spoiled. It was a good Father's Day. Came a long way up from, socks. So.
Right. It starts somewhere, though.
That's what's up, man. JT, what's up with you? How was you spending time with your dad?
It was great, It was good. We cooked out, everybody chopped it up. Had a good vibe.
That's what's up, man. Me, I just work, text all my uncles and all them. And man, to them every day is Father's Day. They ain't really big on gifts.
No.
You didn't ask me.
Oh, Lala, happy Father's Day.
I just got a daddy too.
Oh, so what your daddy do? What did Daddy's little princess say Daddy do, okay? What did y'all do?
What we do? Oh, he laid back. We don't have to go out. He don't do all that going out. So I just got him some little cowboy stuff. This is a cowboy fan. And don't do that. Cowboys. No cowgirls. I don't want to hear that. And my daughter got him a nice little shirt that he wore and a card. And I got him 2 palm trees that he's been wanting. He's been wanting some big palm trees. So that's what he got. And some roses.
He's a plant.
He likes the plants.
Plant
He does.
base.
He does.
I think we're moving up for the culture for Father's Day. I think we're getting a step up above, the coffee mug. I even got my pops one of those on these Yetis. They cost a little grip on them, a little $35. Where you can go to the Dollar Tree and grab a coffee mug. Now you got the coffee, Yeti jump stuff. I think we're improving as far as it ain't Mother's Day where everybody's going, the stress, looking for a gift for the mom. But I think we improving as getting, as fathers getting gifts now. I think they recognize that we might be, a good fit.
It's just a day. It's a good day.
Yeah, it's a good day. They celebrate it.
Okay.
It was on Juneteenth, but
We had to share.
We had to share, but still.
It's also Pride Month. But,
Hey, speaking of that, what does UT mean to y'all? It's only been made out for like a year now. But when you think of UT, what do you think?
Somebody was popping fireworks, and I was like, why you popping fireworks? But I forgot it was like for the occasion.
Right.
Supposed to pop fireworks for Juneteenth, so it's like they don't. And I don't think they're gonna broadcast that more as 4th of July, but we should be popping fireworks too.
alright.
I'm saying I hate it.
Why you hate it?
Well, I think it's another way for the corporations and the man to take money from black people. Not saying it shouldn't be celebrated, but look at all the big corporations, they're all Juneteenth all of a sudden. Motherfucker, we've been free for a long ass time. The country's been freer way longer than that. Yeah. And now all of a sudden it's just another way for black people to get distracted, another way for corporations to get money from the black family and the black homes. I don't like it. I don't like when anything that's black, taken over by white people.
Get monetized.
Yeah, it's monetized. I hate it. It makes me mad.
What you think of it?
I'm glad to hear JT's perspective. I never thought of it like that, but now that they've made it a federal holiday, I thought that was kind of weird. You know what I mean?
Did you get a day off?
I did.
You got?
I mean, kind of technically.
Well, I got Sunday off. I usually work on Sunday.
Did you get holiday pay?
No.
I'm on vacation, so I'm actually
That's
getting
the
paid.
problem. If you ain't get holiday pay,
I'm on vacation.
But to get holiday pay for like Martin Luther King Day, right?
And it's like you said earlier, I'm not saying this isn't when it happened, you know, but it's during Pride Month. And it's around Father's Day. And what do a lot of black homes miss? Father's Day. So now we got to split Father's Day with Juneteenth. Y'all see the problem?
What's the problem?
And maybe I just overthink shit, but that's just...
You on to something.
You on to something?
You are?
We're gonna touch back on that.
Okay.
What you think of Juneteenth?
To me, I feel like it's a regular day. I'm sorry. I just feel like it was a regular day. Yeah, the job that a mortgage company I work for, they actually it was a holiday. They recognized it as a holiday. You got paid for it.
Okay.
You just off, but it just depends on what type of job you have.
Exactly.
Some jobs are going to recognize it, some jobs aren't. It's just how culturally advanced and evolved they are. But yeah, I just felt like it was a regular day. To me, I was just like, it's Father's Day more than Juneteenth. I really did. I was like, it's Father's Day more than this. I mean, but I understand what JC's saying. I never really thought of it that way, but I've seen a lot of, even in Walmart the other day, I saw Juneteenth stuff, and I was like, oh, that's money.
Just
You know what I'm saying?
And they never celebrate.
But then look at it. They look at the colors that they use. Not saying it's red, yellow, and green, right?
Mm-hmm.
So really, Juneteenth really is just when they reached Texas to free the rest of the slaves.
Right.
So you telling me that movie with Keke Palmer, that was some true shit.
Yeah.
They're putting it in your faces. I guarantee you right now in America, there's places like that that still exist. Okay, I would be willing to bet everything I got that there's somewhere in America that still got that shit. That's
But
just
are we
cut off
really
from
free?
society.
Are we really free as a black? I don't think, because mentally we're still not free.
Yeah.
Mentally we still act like, some of us act like we're still enslaved. We don't want to do certain stuff.
Well,
I don't want to go to work.
Well, Kanye said it. In Life of Pablo, most black men can't balance a check, but most black men asking how my neck look or something like that. Slavery.
It is the money aspect of everything.
Right.
It's the money aspect.
Like, to me, Juneteenth, it's bad and good.
I got an announcement. Fuck you, Joe Biden.
Fuck that nigga. Go ahead.
Nah, I just think it's good and bad. I mean, honestly, I think one is
Joe Biden doesn't like.
I think they made that holiday because to make us feel we was important.
Accepted.
Yeah.
Tries to make us
Like me personally, like you should have been had a holiday for us. Don't do it because of pandemic and we actually getting killed for this
I don't
bullshit.
want the holiday.
Yeah, I mean, and I just hope, just this whole thing, we gotta stop killing each other. Because we still doing the same thing. Here's my thing, right? And I was telling somebody this the other day. When we kill each other, we give the next race permission because they know they're gonna get the less punishment as us.
But we don't.
You do it the way. We do.
So there's proximity killing. People.
When we give the next race permission that they can school to kill.
All people kill their own people. It's just a narrative that's been spent to think that more black people kill more black people. That's not true.
Like, it's true. Black people kill each other for over nonsense. Like the past few reasons people been getting killed was nonsense. You gonna shoot me over because I bumped your car?
That's because they're ignorant. And I've learned that ignorant doesn't mean that you're stupid. Ignorant just means a lack of knowledge. They don't do better because they don't know better.
And then you can't blame the judge. You can't blame the parents. I mean, you can, but come on, at a certain age, you should know right and wrong.
The parent, but it goes with parenting and what you learn when you're growing up.
Right.
Huge.
That's a big part of everything. That's why racism still exists, because the parents did not go and say, you know what, my grandma was racist, let me not make my kids like that. Because they got taught how to be racist. They didn't want to, kill the generational curse.
Or they didn't know better. They didn't know better.
So,
Well, think about it. The 60s won't that long.
No, it wouldn't.
Oh no.
I don't even think it was 100 years ago.
No, it's
Not even 100 years ago.
Yeah.
Those people still walking around that drank from different fountains. They're still here.
Yeah.
so So I got a question. We're gonna change this topic, but it's not. I'm not going to offend nobody. But I have a question.
We need something viral. Offend them. I don't care.
All right. So
I said fuck Joe Biden on camera.
All right. So here's the question.
You said you were gonna cancel my student debt. You lied.
That is true. You have to sign up to do it. You have to sign up to do it.
Donald Trump said if Biden gets in office, gas gonna be almost $5.
And he's right.
He's right. Bring back the orange man. We
No, I ain't get that. Bring Obama. Not him. Here's the question.
Now, Trump was on to something with everything being low. I'm right.
Trump was in office. I have more money in my pocket. Just throw it out there. Just throw it out there. Everything was good.
And he shucks.
But you gotta also think too in the party how maybe the Republicans, how things are spent to make the other party look like they're not doing their part. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot more Republicans. I mean, they're like neck and neck. I think 1 or 2 more, but it's like it's how it's spent.
Right. There's no parties. It's all a lie. It's a sham. The reason why they didn't like Trump, I'm gonna put it out there. Trump had his own fucking money, so he could run his own campaign the way that he wanted to. Think about this in your life, and this is what I'm talking about. This deep shit. Let me restart the camera. I need to figure this out. I've been doing.
Or YouTube.
Oh yeah, but there's no two-party system. It's all a scam. We've all been hoodwinked. Think about everything. Red and blue. It's everywhere, right? Coca-Cola, Pepsi.
Sure.
Democrats, Republicans, and there's so many other. The illusion of choice.
Whiskey, Hennessy.
Yeah, the illusion of choice is how they keep everybody like sheep and how they keep us moving. Trump eventually started playing ball, but he had his own money to run his own campaign. They don't like people like that because they can say what they want, they can do what they want. Right. Trump wasn't, I'm not saying he was a great president, but what I'm saying is he wasn't a politician. No. And we need to stop electing politicians. Black people have been hoodwinked into thinking that we need to vote Democrats. Every time we vote Democrats, we bend over and they fuck us in the ass. No Vaseline, they don't spit on it, they just put it in there, raw dog, and then they come on our face.
Not to cut you off.
Every time, it never fails.
Not to cut you off, hold on. Now, what you said about Trump was right. Now, I wouldn't give the man his credit. He had his own people. One thing about Trump, he ain't biting his tongue for nobody.
This nigga said grab by the pussy.
Yeah.
And you know what's that? You kind of got to nowadays. There's people walking around saying that they're a man or they're a woman, and they're not. And we're like sitting here saying it's okay.
But it's not.
It really is.
Hold on. Now, we're going to switch to this one topic because you got me to this topic. I didn't want to ask you, but I'm going to say, you said fuck it, go ahead with it. What's your definition of, how do y'all feel about Pride Month?
I think it's crazy. There's no straight month. And people like, oh, you can't ever say anything about gay people. I don't have any problem with gay people. We have some good friends that we go party with that are gay. No problem with them. The problem is when you keep shoving it in my fucking face. Just be normal people. Just be regular. You don't need a Pride Month. If you need Pride Month, you need straight month.
Right.
My opinion on it, because I've had debate. Chris, there's been times people thought I was homophobic.
Right.
I'm not homophobic.
Same way.
You know what I'm saying?
Same way here.
Like, I'm a bit like this.
Don't got a problem.
With the whole thing when they moved the All-Star Weekend, because the whole bathroom thing, women could go in the men's bathroom. No, the reason why I was against it because one, you have a daughter, you have 2 daughters, you have a wife.
I already know you want. I got a follow-up statement for you.
So I have a sister and I have a niece, and to me personally, you're creating a problem that you don't even know is about to come. When I say about that, you got these fucking creepy ass pedophiles.
Go ahead and say it so I can say it.
You know what I'm saying? Then on top of that, they use social media when in the bathroom. So bing bong, you're giving them a product to go in the bathroom and try something. And then 2 is like, I'm not with the guys and the girls thinking what they are, but sometimes I think men do OD on it, like wear the heels, the makeup, the wigs and shit. But I'm not against it, but my thing is just be yourself.
Just be yourself.
Just be yourself.
Go in the men's bathroom.
Yeah.
Well, so everybody know I used to work at a gym, if I can name the name of that gym. I had men coming in, obviously men, dressed up as women on a women's bathroom, and then women would come out to me, they're uncomfortable. There's weird people out there that are saying, hey, I'm gonna identify as a woman, and I'm just gonna gain me access into the women's locker room. Where did we stop? Where did the line stop? Where did the line stop?
Because some of them aren't really
room. Go to the family room.
They're just weird. Some of them ain't really, how they say they are. They ain't really identify as a girl. They're just weird.
Another thing too that it was fucking crazy that's against it. Chris, you heard me argue about this for years. I couldn't win the war with it. You know what I'm talking about. Lala, you might be against it too. It's okay for a guy, a feminine guy, to call a woman a bitch. But if we call them a bitch, oh, we fighting. Oh, I'm gonna call my cousin. This, that, and the third. I asked a girl, I said, so it's okay for him to call you a bitch. Oh, he in his mind, he's a woman. I said, he has a penis. He's a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, we I'm not against it.
Not against it.
At the end of the day, you don't put no bread in my pocket.
Right.
But my thing is a line.
I know some really cool,
Yeah, I done met some cool
artists is homosexual.
Yeah,
so it's like,
we in a circle with people that's, and it's cool. I'm not against it.
Right.
That's why it was kind of like a hardest topic because I didn't want to offend nobody.
Right.
But sometimes we gotta speak our mind.
But the problem is you can't speak your mind when it comes to them.
when it comes to that, that's just and that's what I think is the marketing tool right now is to shut us up.
Yeah, I guess.
Like, you don't have an opinion because you're over there. It's like,
you're straight privilege.
Yeah, you're losing straight privilege. This is what you're seeing in the Bible.
That's another, they're pushing it on these kids.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yes, it's crazy. I'm gonna tell you, okay. I was in a place, working in a place, and somebody was upset because she don't like how they're trying to encourage her sons to think it's cool to be Prime Month. Wear rainbow shit for men. Don't get me wrong, I like colorful sneakers, but it's not rainbow type shit. These Crocs, bro. Swag, bro. Don't go too. These Crocs, bro. They swag.
For the camera, just
Hey, you gotta show up, Hey,
Ace has some today tie-dye.
I got the tie-dye Crocs, you heard? Hey, look, you check them IGs, you see them likes for them. Don't get it twisted. But
you shouldn't have to, announce that nowadays. You gotta announce that, these ain't these rainbow colors, these just tie-dye. Now we at this day and age where you gotta announce
Well, then,
you gotta defend everything now.
hey, but like,
even not to get too biblical.
you got some freedom of speech.
Yeah, you know what the rainbow stands for in the Bible, right?
No.
That God will never destroy the earth with water again. That was God's promise. So a symbol of the promise was the rainbow. So look how they misconstrued the rainbow and turned it into this, which the one thing that man literally rained down on Sodom and Gomorrah, fucking fire, and turned Lot wives into a pillar of salt. They changed all of this to something completely different. So I don't know, like, try to protect your mind, protect your kids. That's one thing that makes me afraid to even have kids.
Yeah,
now, like,
it's rough.
They don't be killing each other. Now you gonna bring this too? Like, come on, man.
I can say that for my daughter because it was something. I think it was a commercial. They had two men on there or something like that.
Yeah.
And they were kissing, and my daughter was like, "Mom, that's not supposed to be like that. That's supposed to be a man and a woman." And I was like, "Yeah, you're right. I mean, technically, but the world has evolved, I guess." But I was like, yeah, she even knew at her age, like, that ain't what's supposed to be. Like,
that's sad right there.
Like, she announced it.
In Disney movies.
I know.
You feel me? Like, I heard the Buzz Lightyear joint, they got, like, Buzz Lightyear, I think is gay.
Right, they got a Superman movie. They got a Superman movie out. Buzz. Yeah, they got a Superman movie out where his son is gay.
hold on, I need to fact check this.
Fact check it, but that's what I was told.
I thought
Lightyear, he has a
black girl.
I thought it was a black girl, the niece. I thought it was.
I think in Proud Family, y'all watch Proud Family, the movie. They,
That's comedy. I think Proud Family. That's comedy stuff.
It is, but
it's definitely off.
It's Disney. I'm not 100% like saying I'm against it because again I have a homosexual artist. I get I get both. What I am though saying is I have children, I have my beliefs, I have how I was raised. Do what you do with yours, I'm doing with mine, and that's just it. I ain't gonna go too hard, but I'm gonna protect mine. You know what I mean? Because I know what I believe. I ain't saying I'm against what they do what they do. That's cool. That's just that.
I think they use it now like as marketing schemes too, like companies
Very
are
much so.
to try to gain other. I mean, you already marketing to them.
So-
You don't have to know that they're bisexual or homosexual. You already marketing to them.
So it's not Buzz.
Okay.
It's a black girl kissing a white
Just
woman.
Denise.
I thought so.
Okay, so it's not Buzz.
But even
But it's in Disney though. It's in something that these kids are watching.
They don't need to see
Well,
this. You're corrupting their mind.
Disney been English fucking us for a long time anyway. So
My thing is, you know, I'm like I say, I'm not trying to make it homophobic. We're not, but at the end of the day, it's how we was raised, how we was brought up. You know, I'm West Indian, you know what I'm saying? Not all West Indians agree with that. Like, you know, you got Hades, you got all of them that's not against it, especially for a man. But it's hard for a woman because, you know, a woman is, oh, this, that, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, like, you know, when is this going to come to an end? Like, bad enough we got people killing each other. Now we got to worry about brainwashing. Like, it's come to the point it's going to be like a cult. And none against it, none against gay people, none like that. I mean, people for who you are. You got some who just beat themselves and not reach on it, but you got some that just, how we say, over the top, but just relax, go with the flow.
I feel that's a big thing. When you say they come into a cult, where you do gotta make a decision.
Yeah, it's like it's basically like
ain't proud of you ain't, and with the job, with the marketing scheme and all that. Sex sells.
Almost
There you go.
Sex sells, right? But when you invite these other entities where it's just all right, if you choosing for that type of emotion, when that sells, that's a whole different.
You know they are?
What?
The gay people and the Jews. Don't mess with them people.
Yeah,
Right, that's
You
what
see they try to don't mess with them.
don't.
Hey,
That's why they come to accommodate to
Just
them.
leave them alone. Yeah, you over
Leave
there.
those
over
two
here.
alone. Don't say nothing.
Hey, you know what's crazy? This conversation just brought up another topic. Times has changed. You know what it is? Money.
Yeah.
And when I say money, because nowadays, you know, back then you shut your mouth and you do what you're told, you take your money behind. Everything's competition today. And the reason why I say money because you got FedEx, you got UPS, you got Amazon, you got Coke, you got Pepsi.
Yeah.
Everything is money. Everybody's doing something for the money. Everybody's building up the market. The reason why I feel like they put Juneteenth and Pride on June, marketing, money.
Of course.
It's summertime, 100%.
We need a big holiday.
I feel like if they was gonna put Juneteenth, why would you put it on a Father's Day weekend?
Exactly.
No shade to the fathers, no shade.
And
Well, they
let's-
chose the 19th, but Father's Day is normally the third Sunday of every June. So it just so happened this year that
They
Juneteenth
fell
fell on Father's Day. So that was money on top of money, bing, bing, bing. 2 holidays back to back, get my bread.
Now, everybody get your money now. We ain't saying
We never said
don't get your money. Get your money however means necessary.
Get your money, but be smart with
If
it.
the job's gonna be hard, we'll do the job hard. If you need to get somewhere to go, you gotta do it. You know,
I will tell you,
it's all a means to an end. But work for yourself if you need to. But if you feel like you need to work a job, work a job. But whatever it is, just do it, carry it out. You know, sometimes you ain't gonna be there because you know, as far as mentally. But that consistency is gonna, you know, bring you back as far as, you know, accountability and just knowing it's for a reason to get out. You know, build yourself up wisely. You know, try to save. You know, a lot of people, like I said, like JT said, don't know how to manage or balance. I'm just now understanding how this manage and balance and create and all of this working myself. So it's like, you know, I've been working a job to where I've been doing the same stuff for 6 years, and I'm at the point in my life where I just don't want to do it no more. You know, I just want to follow my dream, follow what I'm at. And then if it's tied to my dream, it's going to be tied towards my purpose because I know God gave me this dream. Or it came, you know, it's going to be coming at that. It's going to be somewhat intertwined or parallel to my purpose. So, you know, don't give up on your dreams. Make your money. Work for something. Don't just be
Don't
working.
let the money make you.
Right.
Like, honestly, it's crazy you say it because you see me. I think, and I keep going to you because we know each other for years. We both seen each other, our growth, our worth, you know, and I think I'm on a whole nother zone than what I was when I left, if that makes sense. And I personally feel like our blessings is coming. It ain't coming the way we want it, but it's coming. I don't know how to explain it because you gotta wait on your moment. But you know, sometimes don't go down with stupidity. Be smart about it. You know what I'm saying? Like today and age, everything's money, everything's marketing. I've never went, like for example, I went to Starbucks. You know, their doors is closed because they show their employees. People don't want to work. Times have changed.
That money.
And it's so bad because on the websites they offer you bonuses. They only want the bonus.
Yeah.
We did for 3 months and we're done.
Either for yourself or for somebody. That's
Or
the
for the
biggest
man or
thing
the
I've
woman.
learned. You know, as far as what I feel like my philosophy is with money. You go end up working for yourself, or you go work for somebody. So it pays off to, you know, realize what you're capable of, learn, study, whatever your subject is in life, or your topic is, go to school for it if you need to, you know, grab more understanding in it. But, you know, go for what you believe you want to do in life. Always stand for that. And just go follow that field, go for those motions. You gonna have to work to make some money to get places. So, you know, if you want to quit, you know, make sure you got something in line. But, you know, work for your purpose. Make your work be for a purpose, you know, for a means to an end to get to where you want to be.
Well, I think the reason why a lot of people don't want to work at regular places is it's a very simple answer here. It's a two-part answer. Number one, when COVID hit,
It showed a lot.
I was one of these stupid ass people
It showed a lot. It showed
that stayed at work. I should have went out like everybody else who was getting that free break.
That free.
Do y'all realize?
Whoa.
And vacation.
Don't say that.
No, I'm gonna say it.
No.
Do you realize that there were people getting $600 a week
They should did.
plus
Yep.
extra money on top of that? You can work. You can not even a PP loan, just the regular money
Yeah.
given out.
PP loans is
Do you
scam.
realize that money? That's more money than some people would make
Yeah.
working a regular job. And I'm out here busting my ass,
Yep.
working every day, just getting people shouting at me, yelling at me. I should have gotten on that free money. And what I could have done while I was sitting at home on my ass doing nothing is I could have built the business. I could have retracted a little bit, just healed myself. Because we all deal with customers. My first call of the day, I work, you know, support. So I'm getting called. My first call of the day, this motherfucker was yelling at me at 8 o'clock. Would not shut up. And I'm like, I want to tell this guy, go fuck himself. I don't get paid enough for this. I'm a human being, I'm tired of this shit. And
it's pandemic.
listen, they don't
Still on the pandemic.
they don't pay you enough money to do it.
Tolerate people.
They don't pay you enough. Your mental health
They don't give a fuck
is
about
bad
it.
because you're getting all this negativity all day long. And
Yeah, you're not lying.
yeah, and rent is crazy. It's hard to get a house
Yeah.
because everything's so damn expensive. So yeah, I'm not gonna come work
Car
at
payments.
car payments. So yeah, I'm not gonna come work at Bob's shop for $15 an hour. That's not fucking enough.
When you make more money at home.
When you got rent that's 18, 19.
Thank you.
It's something
I
like
can't do it. It's not enough. And then it's like, oh, you need to work more hours. I'm already working 40 hours. So now you want me to slut myself out on my days off or pick up another job. Most people have 2 jobs. Life is too fucking short to work 2 jobs. I work. I thought back, man, I've been working 2 jobs. I, take a little time off. I've been working 2 jobs since I graduated fucking high school. That's crazy. 2 full-time jobs at a time, bro. It's 80-something, 90-something hours a week. To just make a little bit of money to have on the side. That's fucked up.
Shouldn't have to.
That's not right.
You shouldn't have to.
Ask what you was gonna say. Lala, you did.
But yeah, some people are lazy.
So
You're right. Some people are lazy.
I will tell you, and Bricks can tell you because Bricks is getting annoyed with me during the pandemic too. I was losing my mind because I was so used to get up in the morning and get my money, go home. I was so bored. I don't know how people be cool when not working. I was so bored. We would go wash cars.
You had a great time.
We had a great time. And they was doing this, and you know what's crazy? We was telling them $20. We used to split it. They was doing us $40 a pop. $40 a pop. We were working out. You know what I'm saying? Finding ways to stay busy. And you got motherfuckers who was coming complaining. And then happily one day, I was like, you know what? If I'm gonna work out, I wanna get paid for it. Here I am now. getting paid to work out.
Yeah.
And the difference about it with that was like the people was in the house, so the warehouse was pumping.
I believe it, yeah.
It's pumping. So it's like, no matter what you do, I think the COVID, everything is this shit is about to change, bro. And it's just not even the beginning. We're in a recession right now. We are in a state of emergency.
Yeah.
And the question is, at this point, I don't know who the fuck can clean us up.
It's out of whack.
Well, no. But you know,
All right, Lala, what you say?
Just to piggyback on what he said, I had a professor when I was going to school, 2018, said in 5 years I'll see us back going to a recession. And just to hear like the skyrocketing of the house market, jobs, and then no supply of food, we're about to get there. And he just predicted it. This was 2018, and he said that. And that was what, 4 years ago?
He called it. But it's crazy. A lot of people call that shit. Even when they said, when Trump come in office, he gonna call him. The crazy part about it, most presidents, they say things, but we don't take it serious. That motherfucker called everything on top of the head. As much as I hate him, he called it. Gas about to go up. He called it.
cause you know,
New president in the office, he fucked up.
it
Called
was
it.
about business.
Yeah.
And you know, and I think it was I think we all bought into the narrative. Not saying that the narrative was 100% sound, but I do believe we were misled a little bit on the Make America Great. I think we were misled. I think what this man was talking about is putting American people first. There were racist people that took it to the extreme, but those racist people, one thing about that, it doesn't bother me because those motherfuckers are always gonna be there. And I'm glad that they showed themselves, because it showed you most of the people you're working with, they're racist. Most of them, they're racist.
Keep showing your true colors.
Right, and I was cool with that, but I think what he was,
They're showing their
like,
true colors.
the Make America
What you
Great.
say? What was that word you said? Muslim or Muslim?
No, racist.
Oh, okay. I think you said Muslim.
So I think that's what it was, and I think we were, as black people, pushed away because it means the white country. No, Trump brought a lot of stuff back over here. He was trying to get people jobs. Think about it. This motherfucker didn't really send barely no money anywhere. Joe Biden done sent how much money to Ukraine?
I think 100.
Yo, you know what? Hey,
For what?
It's crazy.
Send me a gas card for $50. I'll take it.
Good.
I'll take it.
It's
It ain't money, but I'll take it.
Where them checks come from? Remember them checks?
Hey, Trump, hey,
Give me the check.
They don't let Joe Biden do.
What the check say?
Make you claim that shit again.
Joe Biden.
I'm sorry.
We didn't even got back. We didn't got back.
I'm not even gonna bullshit with you. Like I told him, I'm not a fan of this man. But I think when I filed taxes before he left, I was getting some good chunks.
Listen.
I can't say that because when I filed mine, I got less. And
Well,
see,
you
he
don't
had, huh?
Oh, I thought you.
Just by me having, I'm gonna be honest, let me be having more kids so I can get more bread on the taxes. But, yes,
So y'all gonna make money?
that's why y'all have more kids, but that's another topic. But anyway,
She sound mad.
cause y'all be just having kids just to have kids, but that's a whole other topic. But anyways, I didn't get a lot back. I didn't see that. I got less when I had filed last year. I got less. And then on top of that, again this year, I got a whole nother list. I didn't get that just by me having a child and claiming my daughter. They didn't give me nothing. I think I got maybe 2,000. But when you have 3, 4, 5 of them things, you get 2 plus 2 plus 2. That's why they had them kids like that. I'm sorry, most of y'all don't probably need kids, but anyway, I didn't get it though.
Anything else before we switch to the topic?
Chris, how you feel about the pandemic?
Oh man.
Where were you? What you do? Did you work?
Yeah, I work for the wrong company. But I quit that company a couple months ago, man. I'm gonna say this, like JT said, man, the pandemic opened my eyes, man. But I'm gonna say this with entrepreneurship. That shit is not as easy as niggas make it.
Well, it's work.
It's work. And you have your discouraging day. I know this ain't a religious podcast, but like on your discouraging days, sometimes you do have to pray, dog. Cause it's like, yo, like you hot, you popping, people hitting you up, you popping, then maybe another week it's kind of a downslide. So it's like you can get discouraged and you got all these opinions in your head, and it's like mentally, like JT said, also mental health. We don't be thinking about the words that be coming in our brain that's fucking with us emotionally. Like it
becomes real. It becomes real.
And you start thinking like, damn, am I really fucking up? Or am I really, sometimes it's like, am I fucking up or am I really that nigga? You at a cross, but I'm gonna say, like JT said, man, like I know he's, you know, making it out like he regretted it. I'm gonna say, I mean, I'm glad that for all of us, from what I've seen, we all tried something different. You know what I mean? We all did something different. I quit my job and now I'm doing, you know what I'm saying, the DJing thing, and I'm about to get a job again, but whatever. Boogie, he did something different. He got his warehouse joint, he doing his Chipotle joint, but he moving around. JT doing his Let's Find Out business. Lala doing a radio joint, she doing something on Tuesdays. Like everybody, even Bricks had his movement, his bike, like everybody during that time learn to do something different instead of just sitting on our ass. You know what I'm saying? And that's what makes us all special, is that you do have people that just don't want to work, or they working smarter. Like, I think that is probably misconstrued a lot. Is like, people not afraid to work, they just want to work smart. Why the fuck am I spending 12 hours a day working for 11, 12 hours an hour? That makes no fucking sense. That's not working smart. So now I'm busting my ass. Some people got kids, some people don't. But even if you don't, people are literally not sleeping because they gotta have 2 jobs. Like that. Fam, so now I know too many people that will tell me, I'm running off 4 hours of sleep, 5 hours of sleep, because they got 2 jobs, just have a car, crib, take care of all their bills, take care of it, and then by themselves, and they are miserable because it's like,
can't have a life.
If you don't have a life, you literally work to live. Gas is nuts. Food, I don't know if y'all been at Food Line in Walmart, but shit's an extra $1, $2.
$2. We go grocery shopping once a week, bro. I swear to God,
it's nuts.
It seems like we spend $100 and we're like, on what?
Yeah, on nothing.
We got maybe 2 meals here.
Feel like you at Target. You 3 shirts. You at Target getting 4 shirts. That's it.
And I'm at the zoo. I'm at the zoo shopping.
Yeah.
I hate the zoo. Yeah. I don't know the zoo is Wally World. Walmart. I hate that place. Every time I'm in a park, I'm cussing. I hate these motherfuckers.
Oh, I gotta go.
I know it.
You gotta go back to get the good shopping cart. You gotta go right there. You just can't have card in there.
And Steve up 4, I use your big cards, get that discount.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Cedar be having a deal.
Yeah. Especially with them folks that got discount.
You can get a bucket of chicken fried. It's good. At Harris Teeter, $6.99.
Nah.
Yeah, facts.
Publix is where it's at.
Yeah, I had they fried chicken.
I know for me, the pandemic was an eye opener. I know to everybody, it showed everybody true colors. But I know what I was doing. I didn't have a job, so when everybody else kind of got fired, I was like, well, finally everybody get to join me. But I wasn't working at the time, and I was just trying to figure out how I'm gonna keep my apartment. And I just kept praying, and it was like relax. So I just started relaxing, just do what you want to do. I started working out, you know, people needed help, people was going through it. I just started showing my face more, you know, this social media, going outside, you know, just making friends with my neighbors. Me and my whole complex of neighbors got all acquainted more better. We all spent each other, checked on each other, you know, kept each other company through the times we was just at home. We became a family. Really, my whole complex did. So I was loving it. They was bringing me people who was working on dude. We had money to just wash cars, like Ace said, we was washing cars. Anybody need help moving? I had a truck at the time. I was helping them move, so I was just the neighborhood person to help out. It was a big community helping each other at the same time. I stay in a fitness community, but at the end of the session, or when the pandemic was finally coming to some type of end, when you had to pay money, my rent was like what, $9,000. And some had told me from the beginning to go ahead and file unemployment. So I was filing unemployment. I didn't see none of it. until a week where they had opened up the second pandemic portion where you got 30 days where you can stay in your place without getting kicked out, and then I think 60 more days, and then 90 more days, or 60, something like that, where after that, if you ain't find a job when everything opened back up, then they gonna kick you out of the apartment. So come to find out, I got, probably 4 or 5 days left before they kicked me out my apartment, I get evicted. Plus they came in my neighborhood, set up big old dumpsters all around the whole neighborhood, because they was gonna do that to everybody. They put electric blocks on everybody's doors.
Wow.
So that was going on in my neighborhood, fenced in big old neighborhood. And I guess that 5th day, I got a check from unemployment. It was $10,000. So I know God, you doing the right track. So it's like, I know.
I wish I would have got that.
If you want in church, that's
I was working in the healthcare.
So I talk, me and God got a good relationship. We talk just as much as, me and my brothers and sisters talk. If I ain't talking to nobody, or if I look like I'm talking to myself, I'm having a conversation with God anyway. So I just try to keep, build our relationship, having that close. Because if your mental is going to be always under attack out here. So you got to stay prayed up at all times. And one thing I wanted to work on last year, or this beginning of this year, was gratitude. And once you start working on it, that's when you get more tests. But then you learn to appreciate everything you got. So with my tests and trials and tribulations I've been going through, practicing gratitude, more conflict's been happening. And then more I've been understanding I need to just, appreciate what I got. Live with who I am and be grateful for everything I got and what's going on around me. So I think I've been doing good as far as that practicing in my relationship.
I think you said a mouthful there.
You really did.
A couple of things that I don't think I'll get to all of them. One, you said, our mental is always under attack. In the Bible, it does say that we fight against evil principalities of the unseen. So energies, like you said, people in your ear, you don't know what's good, what's bad. All that stuff is always under attack. And then you also said that you gotta be happy with what you got. And that's a lesson I feel like I wrestle it all the time. Like just being happy with what I have and being thankful. That's the key. When you're thankful, things start to work for you.
Pick up what he said. He picked a good point. I think me personally, what really messed me up during the pandemic, but it wasn't like stuff going on. I was just more like money wise. And I say that because, at that, I'm taking care of myself, but I also have people I gotta help my family. So at that time, I'm thinking about, how I'm gonna take care of them. Did I prepare myself for a backup plan for
You was on the edge all the time.
Yeah.
It was definitely on the edge.
So it wasn't like my personal stuff, like stuff going on. I think that was just like a little tune up, but I think what really killed my mental was money. I didn't have a job.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody know I'm on the go. I'm finding ways to I'm always thinking from a backup plan. And then I think with these two, it was kicking with me, it kind of me and him, we was reading the Bible app. And then sometimes I'd be like, hey man, you read this? And he'll be like, hey, you read this? And then we finally read something with a quote, and it kind of opened my mind. And then that's when we get like that. I started meditating.
Yes.
And then we started, and that's when everything's still unraveling. And I think without these two, y'all doing the whole time, the pandemic, I don't know where I would be, honestly.
Meditation is big. Sounds like crap. So you guys have the Oculus, right?
Yeah.
They got a meditation app in that thing. Man, blows my mind. And I do it every morning, bro. Working out and then meditating in the morning and try to pray. Little things I used to see my dad do all the time. Like, why does this man get up early? Shit makes so much sense now. Days when I don't work out, or if I don't work out and I don't go for a walk or I don't meditate, I'm so fucking angry the whole day. And I'm just, unless I'm on my period or whatever, I just be like angry the whole day for no reason, bro. That shit works. You gotta work on your mental. The older I get, mental health is so important. It's important.
Because prayer and meditation, I don't know if people know, but those are two separate things. If you're praying, you're on a strict line. You're on that strict connected to God.
You don't pick up the phone.
When you meditate, you're separating your mind from the body. So you're still reaching up to a higher self. So when you meditate, it's still more of an enlightenment. And then when you add prayer to that, that's that direct link to God. Now y'all, and then don't let yourself be, in His atmosphere when you feel the presence of God. Now that's something else. That's even a higher being. That's the spiritual aspect. But just meditation alone, it's just going to take you out of your body. You're going to be relaxed. I get it whenever I do running or outside activities. That's why, I feel calm and relaxed. And that's how I start to meditate. And then whenever I do get a crib, those deep breaths, that.
So the next topic.
It couldn't have been too long ago.
The next topic, we're going to congratulate my man JT, y'all. And the reason why I say that, because my man went off Memorial Day weekend to Aruba and is now engaged.
Golly,
And I'll be the first one. Me and another friend almost ruined it because we were so excited. I'm more excited for him because the wait is over. And I was like, bro, you almost got me caught. I was like, oh, my bad, bro. But we was like, do it. And then he did it. So, here's a question. Was you nervous?
Yes, I was.
Were you shaking?
A little bit because, I got lucky. Her mom decided to come to Aruba. And then that's when I told her mom that I was going to propose in Aruba. So, I had a plan. I was going to do this beach proposal. I had bought these letters. Well, first I talked to a planner, seen it was outrageous for a proposal planner. So I was like, I can do it myself. We're gonna eat at this nice beach restaurant where the water's like on your feet and you're eating it. It was really nice. Called, they said I could do it. Then that day, her mom went to deliver the letters and we don't know what you're talking about. I said, we can't do that, blase. So we had to improvise, and we're just walking down the strip. We see this nice restaurant, never even looked it up, and it just worked out perfect. They were going to karaoke. They had a guy there that was singing, and then he was singing "One in a Million" after.
Aww.
As soon as I proposed, he was like, "Give it up," and someone must ask our dance song. So just staying calm. It was very hectic, but everything worked out perfect. I couldn't have planned it any better.
Alright, so what made you consider that she was the one you could propose to? Because this is your first time proposal, right?
Yeah.
First time getting proposed. This is your first proposal?
Mm-hmm.
I proposed before.
We're not talking about you, we're talking about you.
No, not today, not today.
I had a cereal box ring.
Oh, okay. Goodbye, Martin.
Bye.
Go ahead.
Honestly, with Lex, since I met her, I was going through a hectic time. I was living with another girl, and that relationship was dead for a while. She was cheating on me. Dude came to the house, I had to beat him up.
Oh, wow.
Real shit.
I believe it.
Real shit.
You beat her up?
I did. Well, so she was cheating on me. I found out because I looked at her Snapchat, and she had to locate her. Found out dude was up the street. I pulled up to the house. At the time, I was really close to Carmen. Carmen, I was like, yo, roll with me. Carmen came up to the house, bro. We both had knives, knocking on the door, banging on the windows. They ain't come outside. So she finally comes home 2 days later. And he comes looking for her. And we squabbled. But and he ended up telling me that he didn't even know that I lived there. That she was lying to him, telling that she was paying for the house. Well, anyway, so it was a lot going on. And then a couple months later, I started working at Planet Fitness, and Alexis was turning me down. Y'all don't know, I tried to get her to come out with me a lot of times. She finally said yeah, and ever since day one, she's just been peace.
Yeah.
I mean, straight peace. With her, the other girl, I was doing Let's Find Out, was really hot. She was really jealous. If I was away from her, I couldn't talk to other girls. There's just a lot of stuff. Alexis, peace, man.
Yeah.
Just she brings me so much peace.
When a woman can bring peace.
I can't even, peace. And then we weren't even dating. I had lost my job. People don't know this, but then I lost my job. I got fired.
Just
shit.
Yeah. I lost
Keep it real.
I lost it at work.
Got
That's her.
Got fired
Oh, you
up.
lost it or something like that? You gotta do what you gotta do.
So I got fired. Couldn't pay my rent. Alexis helped me pay the rent, and I got a job like 2 weeks later. But I was like, yeah, she down, you know, and she just a vibe and peace, bro. That's all I can say, man. Straight peace.
You can find your ace.
Yeah,
yeah. Down when you broke.
Yeah.
You ain't got no money.
Bro, I had no money.
That's when you be like, alright.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's peace, bro. Like,
Give you something to think about.
yeah, that you can't underestimate that. I never had that before in a relationship where someone just brings me so much peace. I mean, yeah, we bicker, but we never like, cause we respect each other. Like, she lets me be the man. Even I call her the boss. She knows what the boss is.
Alright, so get you a girl who's gonna lift you up when you broke.
Here's the last question.
She knows who the boss is.
Here's the last question.
It's you.
And we're gonna go with this topic. You ready? You ready?
Yeah.
You ready? Did you have cold feet? Was you scared? Or like, is she?
Did I ever second guess my decision?
Yeah.
No. Not for 1 second.
And what made you say, I'm going out there and get this ring?
I need peace, bro.
Yeah.
When someone can protect your peace.
So when you asked her mom was cool with it.
Her mom loves me. The whole family. Well, her dad really isn't in her life. She has,
People in her life.
yeah,
They love you.
they all love me. Like, we're going up there.
None of them y'all never squared up.
No, we're going up there next week. Actually, we're going basically to Pittsburgh for the 4th. But they love me, and her family like has embraced me so well.
So you got there for the 4th of July weekend?
Yeah, and then it's crazy because like her mom, I lost my mom. Her mom is like a mom to me. Like, she's very nice. Karen would check up on me, and I'm like, yo, I couldn't have asked for a better situation, you know.
I always said that if I wanted to get married, I want the groomsman or my husband's mom to feel like my second mom.
Yeah.
And I can call her like, what's up, mom?
Yeah.
Like, this is going on, or what's up, dad? This is going on. Like, I always wanted that family type of relationship. I didn't want to be like, oh, I don't know, she like me. I don't know, they like me, or yeah.
That's
I like
what's up, man.
Yeah, her mom had bought me just recently like this little wooden pallet with like a flight on it, so I can like do like beer flights or at home for the bar. I was like, yeah, she just thinking about. I love that, you know. So you know, lose one mom, gain another one. So just great situation.
Hey, man.
I like that.
I'm happy for you, brother. I wish well, of course we all gonna be there, but you know what I'm saying?
Bachelor party coming up.
Pre-show.
Hey,
I already told you where my best friend said we're going.
Oh yeah. What'd you say?
you ever propose to somebody?
Nah.
Going back to the 305 South Beach.
We ain't going out there because I'm not.
Chris, you ever propose? You ever propose?
Oh, have I ever?
Both?
Absolutely not. No.
They bring your collared shirts.
Never even went to Jair's to get a ring.
Chris, bring your collared shirts.
Oh yeah.
Tussies.
Oh yeah. So we got to go out there on the weekend. So let's go.
Bring your collared shirts, please. Free admission before 8.
Nah, I never engaged. Nah.
So
Hold on, one more question. Lala, somebody ever proposed to you?
No.
Lala.
I've been ring shopping, but I didn't know. Yeah, but that, yeah.
Oh, that
went left, but I did try on a ring.
I would say I came close to, but I had like your guts tell you don't do it.
Your body said, your mind not saying, something ain't gonna agree.
Your body and your brain not gonna agree with you.
Right, and they don't like each other anyway.
Yeah, so it's that's one of them.
Right.
But hey, it's life. Like I said, that day come, it come. I know if the day I have a girlfriend or I propose, it will be breaking news. So
Please tell me first.
Your mind agrees with your body, that's when you can do it. If your body don't agree with your mind, don't do it. Your mind.
But you know when you know. I mean, I've heard a lot of older guys telling me, I knew this was, when I saw her, I knew this was gonna be the one. I knew. My dad said it about my mom.
Yeah.
When I saw her, I knew
it.
she was gonna be the one.
I knew it.
I just knew. I mean, he always talked about her figure, and I'm like, I don't know all about that now. But he told him, like, I had to get
Shit, I still remember our solo date. So the first time we went out was at night. We went out with you. And
Why you talking about who y'all think? Press box.
no.
I moved back to Charlotte. That's the first time I met her.
Oh, no, we had already hung out before Press Box at the rooftop. And then Press Box, but then we finally went on a solo date, Hot Taco. Yeah, so we went to Hot Taco. Yeah, I love Hot Taco. That's a good time.
It's Tuesday. I just told you.
Tuesday.
You got me Pablo.
Yeah.
You Pablo.
But we were on the light rail going home, and she later hit her number. This my phone light.
you know. I don't understand why guys say like they waste your time. You know when you know.
You do know.
I don't have to be in a 10-year bed with you for me to get a ring. I don't.
See, me personally, when I meet with somebody, I keep the 100 with them.
Yeah.
I don't know where it's going. I'm not sure if I want a relationship. But if you choose to stick around,
And that's
that's on you. But don't come saying daddy lead you on, because daddy ain't lead you on. You know what I mean?
It's true.
It works both ways.
Yeah.
Shut up.
It
But,
works both ways.
Shut up.
No, it works both. I think it works both ways for the women too.
Yeah, definitely.
But I mean, hey, that would be good, man. I'm living life.
Ain't you in a relationship now?
Nope.
Come over to the dark side over here with us.
Bricks, are you in a relationship?
Yeah, I'm in a relationship.
How long you been in a relationship?
I'm in a relationship. Some years.
Lala, you in a relationship?
Yes.
Oh, we're in a so fuck this. Put your ass in the hot seat. What you think of my man?
What? I don't.
No, what you know? When we actually love him, like, what you think of my man's like? What you think of D.A.? Is he dead? I mean, what is it about him?
He has done.
Besides his moody ass.
Yeah. But he has done more than any guy that I've ever talked to. Like, just more. He's very much more affectionate. I've always talked to people that's emotionally unavailable. And then I'm like, I'm giving all this emotion, but you're not giving me.
Nobody's ever emotionally unavailable.
I'm not affectionate.
People say that.
Yes.
It's not true. They just not into me like that.
That's what it is. So I had that type where I gave too much, and I'm like, okay, either I'm being stupid, I'm staying here, and I'm not seeing the signs. So he's very affectionate, and he likes to talk, communicate his feelings.
That's essential.
But that's good. And sometimes he can just be blunt, and I'm like, oh shoot, I don't know how to take this, and I might take it the wrong way because I'm on the fire side. But sometimes I need that. When I think about it, I'm like, okay, well maybe he had to deliver it to me because I just wasn't getting it. So he had to just be like, this is what it is. But just the fact, I think one big thing for him was I didn't have a job, and I was, and I say to myself, I'm a very prideful person, and I don't like people to do that for me. It's like, I gotta do it myself. I put myself in this situation, I gotta finish it, this is what it is. And so he told me, don't get no job, I got you. I'm gonna help you pay your car, because I was worried. I'm like, I only got like $200 something left. I'm like, I'm not about to keep paying interest on my car, and then it goes back up to $500 because I don't have a job. So I went and got me a job. He got mad at me because I did that, because he's like, I had you. Which he did. Like, he literally helped me pay the rest of my car. And I never had a man just help me do something like this so I can have something of my own.
Hey man, get my man.
Hey, the way
Hold on, let her tell you what happened when she got that job. What happened when you got the job?
Okay, so what happened was
She got COVID. Worked the job for one day, got COVID. Then quit. I just told you don't.
No, I wasn't listening because I was like, Mama needs some money. You know, I need some money. I don't want to think that he has to support me. That's me. Like, I don't want my man to think he has to support me, because that's just me. Like, my mom had a job, my daddy had a job. She never sat at home and had my daddy just support her. So I was like, I don't come from that family. I come from all the women work, we get our bread, we get our money, what we gotta do. We wake up in the morning, we clock out. So when he was like, don't work, I was like, nah, dog, I got you. Like, my name on this and my mama's name on this. So I can't have this go bad and have her credit go bad along with mine.
She had caught the first COVID.
I caught the bad COVID. I caught the COVID.
She got skinny though, but he came to the house like, that first COVID got y'all women looking nice afterwards now.
He said, you look good. I said, COVID diet. Like, I didn't eat for 2 straight weeks. Only thing I had was water, chicken broth. He came to the house and Lord just was nice and fixed me food. And I was like, oh Lord, I had to pray for her, like, please don't let me get sick because he's trying to help me. Like, I literally prayed for him not to get sick, which he didn't. I was like, thank the Lord. Because he came over there and helped me, didn't have a mask on. Like, I was like, he really cared for me. Like, he went to the store and I got all this type of soup and done cooked and stuff. And he was like, all right, I gotta go. I think he had to go to work. Well, it was soup. So, but he has done some stuff where he cooked for me. Like, he said one time, he was like, I'm gonna take you, he said, can I hold you for a minute? Can I have you for a minute? I was like, what are we doing? And we went to his house and he had cooked. And I was like, oh, okay, this is nice. So he has really been like, I mean, I was like, I always said, I'm like, I want somebody that's gonna be emotionally available, somebody that's gonna be interested in me, you know, give me affection, show me affection, all that. And he has been that type of person I said I want.
And I think that's huge. It's all about, you know, making sure, ask for what you want. You have not because you have not because you ask not.
JT got kept checking.
And it's important to make sure that you're verbal about what you want, and that's huge. I love to see a love story playing out. Listen, everybody, make sure you guys tune in for our next episode. This is Once We Are Not the Same podcast. We got a little raunchy. We're gonna keep it going. We will be back next week. Actually, not next. Oh yeah, this Sunday actually.
Yeah.
Sunday we'll be back. Make sure you catch us on YouTube. Episode tomorrow.
All right.
Peace, deuce.
Hopefully you caught it.
What's up?